Like, on some serious stuff, who y'all think gonna win? I think Gogeta gonna win. For sure. For sure. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 gotta win. If he don't win, I swear, I'ma be mad upset. Mad upset. But we're gonna watch this. Alright, let's get into it. Turn up the volume. I hope that y'all can hear pretty well.
Last one! Man, these things are so easy to find nowadays.
Yes! Vegito's sweet, but he's not as sweet as Gogeta. Gogeta flex on people.
Have Gogeta fight Vegito!
Vegito just be doing it for fun.
Come on, it's the ultimate Dragon Ball question. Which fusion of Goku and Vegeta is stronger? Gogeta, the combo greater than legends, or Vegito, the mix who surpassed gods?
Intriguing. They are in many ways identical, yet still quite different.
Because I think didn't the actual creator say that
to truly determine who would win,
that they're both the same power level, or am I tripping?
So that's Z, GT,
so that they would like cancel each other
movies, games, guidebooks, Toei's Twitter, even all the crazy Xenoverse and hero stuff.
Hold on to your Dragon Balls.
He's with my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Imagine, it's 1995 and you're at a movie theater in Japan. You're there to watch Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn, and it's gonna be the most radical movie ever, dude. I mean, yeah, it was a little weird when Adolf showed up, but then it happened. Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one option left. They merged into a single being of amazing power.
Gogeta one-shots, bro.
And that would be the greatest
Gogeta be one-shotting people.
you ever
Look at
saw.
that.
Yep.
Boom.
Fun fact, while Vegito had already debuted in the manga 2 months earlier, Gogeta was created first. After all, the movie had been in production throughout the previous year.
Two Saiyans, the proud son of royalty and the lower-class champion becoming one epic powerhouse? This is the true potential of Goku and Vegeta. Easily a top 5 Dragon Ball moment. Hey,
he was beating the crap out of Janemba. Super Saiyan 3 couldn't even stop Janemba. Like, come on now.
This method of fusion was taught
to
Goku by
comes
the Metamorans, a mysterious alien people who we never actually see.
But I'd guess
Vegito fight. Who did Vegito fight?
Shoulder pads. Anyway, when Goku
taught
this fabled technique to Goten and Trunks,
Majin Buu? That fight went on forever. I mean, granted, Gogeta's was like movies.
Dance. On top of an incredibly
all of his
precise
stuff was like in
routine,
movies.
This technique requires both parties to match power levels in order to fuse successfully. A literal personification of the phrase, only as strong as the weakest link.
That boy big as jelly.
Easy to screw up, trust me. But if you nail it, you're the baddest mother effer on the planet.
Though not part of mainline canon, Goku and Vegeta first used this to battle Janemba, a demon basically composed of essence of evil. Probably smells like cats. Gogeta defeated him in less than 2 minutes. 20 years later, Gogeta would become canon to conquer one of the most dangerous entities in the multiverse, Broly.
Obviously, Gogeta
and Broly did not come close,
but I think his most underappreciated skill is how he comes up with awesome attack names. Like the Big Bang Kamehameha, Stardust Ball, Meteor Explosion, and the Ultimate Villain Killer.
I appreciate you, bro.
Stardust
Remy, who you think winning?
A fancy-looking attack that completely obliterates all traces of evil within a target.
That's how it took out Janemba in one shot. The guy was literally made of evil. Or cats.
Bro, I appreciate the emotes and everything, but who you think winning?
Which causes the evil within a person to explode.
Oh, you mean Spike? That guy's hilarious. Which obscure character are you gonna reference next?
Who versus who? Is Vegito versus
General
Gogeta?
Rildo? Oh man, that guy's
Vegito
just one letter up from General Dill.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Years, Gogeta has achieved the empowered forms of Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, and even Super Saiyan 4 in his battle against Omega Shenron.
That's another
Super
thing,
Saiyan
bro.
4 is a totally unique
when he
branch of
turned Super
transformation.
Saiyan Blue
Instead of
against
using
Broly,
divine ki like Super Saiyan
he could not be touched.
Further into Goku
oh yeah, Remy already knows
Saiyan bloodline,
he said Gogeta
giving them
too.
fuzzy red fur and teen goth eyeshadow.
Goku has also claimed this form increases a Saiyan's inherent aggression, though you wouldn't know it with Gogeta. He basically becomes Dragon Ball's Bugs Bunny, reveling and messing around with his foe any way he can.
See?
Until the fusion runs out.
He was
That's
trolling
right,
him
the fusion dance has
and
a
still
time
winning.
limit of 30 minutes. This can be reduced even more if Gogeta uses up a lot of energy. Against Omega Shenron in GT, he split apart after about 10 minutes.
Just more evidence that the amount of power Gogeta possesses is enormous. Even repeatedly striking Broly so hard that the boundaries between dimensions shattered like glass wasn't enough to burn through his time.
That was
he
crazy.
was only in Super Saiyan
the fact that
1
they
when he did that.
a
After
blast
Blue, Broly
so
didn't
hard.
stand a chance. Based on earlier in the film,
blast
Whis'
so
reaction
freaking
even
hard.
implies that Gogeta could possibly take on Beerus.
Like that.
In Dragon Ball
Shattered
Heroes,
dimensions.
Gogeta continues to prove he's one of the multiverse's S-tier fighters. He even defeated the Crimson Masked Super Saiyan Rose full power
They adding
Goku
heroes
Black
into this?
and Ultimate
Dragon
God
Ball
Slayer
heroes?
Hearts the God Hater.
I guess they gonna add whatever
you know,
that they can
those
get.
guys.
And two Gogetas together could take on Fu.
Just Fu? After all that, he just called Fu?
I've never
Dark
seen this
King
before.
Fu, the artificial bio-android demon mutant. He has Saiyan, Namekian, Earthling, Majin,
What?
and Eternal Dragon DNA.
Is this fan fiction?
Hearts the God Whiner claimed Fu could become an entity akin to Zeno, that little blue baby who can erase a multiverse with a thought.
But these Gogetas achieved even stronger forms than before. One was in Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, the boosted form Vegeta achieved during the Tournament of
Which
Power.
is pretty sweet,
The other
I'm
was
not
Super
gonna lie.
Saiyan 4, but not just any Super Saiyan 4. He was Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. I think my tongue is permanently
That even
twisted now.
sound crazy.
These two forms fighting side by side implies that, at least in this iteration, both are similar if not equal in power.
Gogeta's so cool! And there are tons of people who think he'd win this matchup.
In Weekly Jump issue 28 from 1995, the fusion dance was stated to unify Goku and Vegeta's spirits and draw out their power to the max. As long as a fight with Vegito lasts less than 30 minutes, the magazine says Gogeta should win.
And then in the video game Raging
See?
Blast, there's a what-if scenario where Gogeta beats Vegito in a sparring session. But he was about to run out of energy, so maybe it could have gone either way.
Though with his power and skill, it's unlikely any opponent would push Gogeta to his limit. Two of the greatest warriors in history merged
It's
together
just whose
as
energy
one.
will tap
What
out
more
first.
could you want
Like
as a fan?
who
What more
would
could you
give out
fear
first?
as a foe?
Support YouTube on
It's
with
the
this.
spring of 1995. A demonic menace has threatened to consume the world in chaos. Goku and Vegeta were pushed to the brink with only one option left: fusion! They
Aw,
used one of
thanks,
their most
but no
incredible
thanks
techniques to become a merged
to
being
this
of unimaginable
peely
power. Does this
guy.
sound
I don't know who that
But
is.
there wasn't time to teach Vegeta an awkward dance routine he'd ultimately despise. Instead, they used the Patara.
Only the gods themselves could rock bling like this. That's right, the Patara earrings come
That
from
was
the
the sweet
Kais,
thing that
the
came out of
gods
this
that
fusion, I'm
supervise
not
the
gonna lie.
universes.
By placing one earring on each person's
They fit
opposite
compared
ear,
to
the
Gogeta.
Patara
Vegito
forcibly
fit compared
fuses
to
two beings
Gogeta.
together. No
Gogeta's
power level
fit
match
is way
required.
better.
In this case, Goku
That was the
and Vegeta
only drip
fused
that
to
they did
become
have was the
Vegito.
earrings.
Okay, seriously, Vegito?
That was
Couldn't
literally
they have a
it.
better name?
Other than
Yeah,
that,
it's
they
not
had
that
like
bad. And remember,
they
Fusion
drip wasn't
Reborn
all
started
that.
production well before Toriyama penned Vegito's first appearance.
Gogeta's drip
till
was
I
like
called dibs on the
swaggy,
better
man.
name,
It was
huh?
different.
But
It was a
still,
whole
shouldn't
completely
it be
different
like
outfit.
Vajiku? Not like that's much better either. Why Vegito?
It makes more sense in Japanese. Vegito is formed from the first half of Vegeta and the latter half of Kakaroto. This is why Viz Media actually translated it to Vegerot.
Oh, that one sucks
Ew.
too. Okay, bored now. Let's
That
talk
is-
about how he blows shit up real good.
That is
Vegito
gross
has
of a
numerous techniques
name.
that are entirely his own, many of which are fittingly perfect combinations of Goku and Vegeta's signature
I
moves,
do like the
such as the final
tools that
Kamehameha,
Vegito
formed like
has
Vegeta's
in
final
combat
flash, but
is nice.
fired like
I'm not
Goku's
gonna lie.
Kamehameha way. He's got a Spirit Sword, the Saiyan Shield, and the Banshee Blast. Which, no, it's not the Ghost Attack you're thinking of.
With Goku and Vegeta's powers
Which is pretty
combined,
sweet.
Majin Buu
Which
was
is
no
pretty
match.
sweet.
Super Vegito was so friggin' powerful that even being turned into candy didn't slow him down. It just made him delicious.
His level
Yeah,
of
he
power
was still
had
fighting.
transcended to such an impressive degree
Which is
that
pretty
he was
crazy.
capable of effectively ignoring having his matter entirely altered and his DNA eradicated.
I should've just kept
He
you in
continued
human
on
form at
as
that
the
point.
incredible fighting candy.
No mouth,
Just
no
made it
brain,
worse.
no organs of any
Made it
kind, and he
worse.
still kept slapping around that big pink ass.
Phrasing. Presumably, this is similar to how Vegeta overpowered Babidi's mind control, or how Goku broke through Hit's time skip with Kaioken. A greater power level can overrule basically anything a
Ooh,
weaker
nice.
one does. Though,
I
to be
forgot
fair,
all about that
Super
when he
Candy
fought
is
Hit.
a pretty extreme example.
But Vegito's a pretty extreme guy, even for the Dragon Ball multiverse. He later got that godly blue hairspray and beat the crap out of merged Zamasu, a double deity. Like a fusion dick measuring contest, but not at all close.
Though similar to his dancing counterpart, Vegito's time ran out after
Who
he
writes these
overtaxed
scripts,
himself.
bruh?
Which was kinda weird.
For them
Back
to
in the
say all
day, they
this.
said these Potara fusions were permanent. Turns out it's only permanent for Supreme Kais. Vegito's form can last up to 1 hour before splitting apart, but can be shortened severely if he goes full tilt. In the manga,
Which is
Vegito
stupid.
formed after Zamasu fused,
But it makes
and
sense
split
because
apart
or
when
else
they
there'll be like
expected
two
fused Zamasu to have
overpowered,
20
but
minutes left, meaning
I
he cut his
guess.
time down to 40 minutes at most. Though in the anime, it was way less since he tried to quickly overpower Zamasu with a single attack.
The Potara have their own set of rules. Unlike the fusion dance, this form is maintained by the power of the earrings, not the fusers themselves. As such, destroying the earrings ends the fusion.
And if you slap the Potara on while in a Super Saiyan form, you can't power down while fused. So if Goku and Vegeta aren't careful, they can find themselves draining power when they don't need to. But surprise, Vegito's got into his own Super Dragon Ball Hero shenanigans, and he's got the full power red fur
Okay,
too.
that looks
Look,
pretty
Wiz,
sweet.
I think I'm having
That's pretty
deja
cool.
vu.
Aside from
The half
Fu,
trench
he's
coat
battled
look
heavy-hitting
with the
threats in the
Super Saiyan
multiverse
4.
like
That's
Cumber and
pretty
Meki
cool.
Kabura.
And just like
Vegeta
with
still got
Gogeta, there's plenty of
a whole
people
lot
who
more
think
drip
Vegeta would win this
than
fight.
Vegito.
Densetsu's 4 and 7, basically two Dragon Ball encyclopedias, claim that the Potara fusion is superior to the fusion dance.
Old Kai said this too, that the Potara provide a greater effect.
Though they both may be referring to what was believed at the time to be a permanent fusion. Not having to worry about overspending your time limit would certainly be a greater effect if it were true.
But hey, there's nothing that can get in the way of Vegito's awesome power. Gods and demons alike are no match. When there's no one strong
That's a
enough to
great
save
game.
the day, then perhaps two will do.
Right.
Eternal Dragon, it's time for a death
Let's get
battle!
What is this madness? Whoa, Vegeta! Am I really that much taller than you? Stuff it,
Bro,
Kakarot!
where's his nose?
You jump! Go!
Just like that. Ooh. The he transformed by headbutting. What the heck? What? Shinron is still there, and they're still fighting. What the heck? That was clean. That was pretty smart.
Not bad! Wanna kick it
Already?
up a notch? Sure! But how about some variety?
Bruh. He didn't even go blue yet. He just went Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Wow. But I guess they're just gonna keep it as that. Ooh. Hey, yo! I just need a minute. They really on Snake Way, bro. They really went back. Like, I haven't seen that in a good minute. Whoa, that's crazy. All right.
My turn!
Wow, not him grabbing his tail. Come on, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could have took that. He could have took him on. Sheesh. Yeah, Kami's house with it? Not on Earth. Take it elsewhere, bro.
Gotcha!
Look how scared he was, bro. Look how scared he was. Hyperbolic time chamber? How they gonna get out?
Guess it's now or never.
That's not gonna do nothing, though. That's not gonna do nothing. He's pure-hearted. I guess it's gonna hurt him at least. What? got him leaking Kool-Aid like that? What? No. No.
KO! Oh man, that.
What? 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 Bro, Remy, bro. Why are they lying? Why are they? I almost do not want to hear the reason. How? How?
That was epic! Totally worth the wish. Oh, I guess we probably could have solved a lot of world problems with that.
I suppose world domination can wait another year.
Bro,
this fight was
some
incredibly
questions.
close. No, seriously, how could it not be? They're almost exactly the same person.
With a few minor differences here and there, like signature attacks. Neither Vegito nor Gogeta had one single power that provided an absolute edge over the other.
Except perhaps Vegito's longer time limit, though it's not so clear-cut. Both have overtaxed their energy quick enough to end their fusions in less than 10 minutes. Time isn't the only factor, but also whatever is maintaining each fusion. Gogeta's body and Vegito's earrings. It's possible.
There's one 4-digit
Oh my
number
lord,
you
this
must
advertisement
absolutely
junk, bro.
never ignore if you want to
I don't have
promote
time.
Possible Vegito's power, except perhaps
run it back.
Vegito's longer time limit, though it's not so clear-cut. Both have overtaxed their energy quick enough to end their fusions in less than 10 minutes. Time isn't the only factor, but also whatever is maintaining each fusion. Gogeta's body and Vegito's earrings. It's possible Vegito's power can actually drain the Potara faster than Gogeta's does his own body.
Still, it's twice the time, and that definitely gave Vegito more flexibility and strategy. So more often than not, it's safe to say Gogeta would run out of juice first.
Also, when Vegito or Gogeta defuse from power
I guess that's a good
overuse,
point.
it's typically difficult for them to immediately fuse again due to that lack of energy.
But Vegito had another one over Gogeta. No matter what, he'd always have a very slight power advantage. Remember how the fusion dance requires the fusers to match their power levels? Well, the Potara don't need that.
Goku doesn't need to match Vegeta's
That's true,
slightly
too.
lower power levels, so there's nothing stopping Vegito from combining the full sum of their parts.
Ah, poor Vegeta. You'll get your day in the sun one day, buddy. Oh, who am I kidding?
This might be what Old Kai was referring to when he said the Potara had a greater effect.
But hey, could Gogeta have destroyed the earrings? Nope! He would have had to be able to overpower Vegito first, like how Goku could only destroy Kefla's earrings after he reached Ultra Instinct.
Remember, when comparing levels of power in Dragon Ball, the greater one can overrule almost anything the weaker one does. The earrings likely tend to be protected by the user's ki aura, similar to their clothing.
The only
That's
time
crazy.
we've ever seen Potara damaged or specifically targeted are when the wearer is overwhelmed or in a vulnerable state. If any stray ki blast could destroy them, we'd have a lot more broken earrings by now.
Lastly,
true.
there's some debate
That's-
over their
that's true.
personalities.
I will
In
give
their
them
first
that.
appearances, Vegito seemed rather cocky and playful against Boo, whereas Gogeta was far more deliberate against Janemba, and thus far more successful. However, these are not core personality traits, and assuming so would be inconsistent with Vegito's serious fight with Zamasu and Gogeta's more brash fights with Broly and Omega Shenron. Context is key. As far as personality and mental ability goes, Gogeta and Vegito are practically identical. In the end, Vegito's higher power level, no matter how slight it was, made a big difference in protecting and maintaining his longer, more flexible time limit.
Gogeta was gonna need meta more than that to beat Vegito. Sorry, Wiz, I know that pun was po-terrible.
Wait, shut up. Earth's Dragon Balls give 2 wishes, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Shenron, I wish for you to fuse me and win. The winner is Vegito.
Bruh. What y'all think about that?
Thanks for
bruh?
watching, and
What
doubly
y'all
thanks
think
to our
about
channel
that?
members.
Through the night, I would try to get it tonight. Hit a phone on my head like